Well, our top focus this morning, fuel price wars are back as diesel prices continue to soar, hitting an all-time high at 69 rupees 61 paisa. At Delhi, prices continue to rise with diesel price registering at about 69 rupees 61 paise per litre. That's higher by 15 paise, and petrol is at 78 rupees 5 paise per litre, higher by 14 paise since yesterday. In Mumbai, prices saw a marginal fall today with diesel price registering at 73 rupees 90 paise per litre. That's less by 5 paise since yesterday, and petrol is at 85 rupees 47 paise per litre. That's less by 3 paise since yesterday. Let's listen into some of the reactions coming in from across the country on this fuel price hike.
हो गया, थोड़ा सा गवर्नमेंट को सोचना चाहिए कि टैक्सेस जितना वसूल रही है सिर्फ पेट्रोल और डीजल से, इसको थोड़ा सा कम कर दे तो इट विल बी द बेटर।
अब क्या किया, दिक्कत का सामना बहुत ज़्यादा करना पड़ा है, लेकिन आम आदमी के लिए इतना पॉसिबल नहीं है, लेकिन क्या है फिर भी कर रहे हैं, मजबूरी है।
भैया दिक्कतों का सामना तो करना ही पड़ रहा है, इतना महंगा पेट्रोल हुआ जा रहा है, डीजल महंगा हुआ जा रहा है, सस्ता होना चाहिए। अब इतना महंगा 70 रुपये लीटर तेल है, अब आदमी कहाँ से कितना बचाएगा।
बजट इतना बिगड़ गया, अब तो यही एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि सैलरी बढ़े तो शायद कुछ मामला आगे बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से पेट्रोल की प्राइसेस बढ़ने, प्रोमिसेस तो बहुत से करे गए थे, बट हो क्या रहा है तो सभी देख रहे हैं।
दाम बढ़ गए, परेशान है, गेहूँ राशन और किराना में दुकान में परेशानी आ रही है, परिवार नहीं चला पा रहे हैं, बहुत दिक्कत आ रही है।
मुझे नहीं लगता कभी दाम कम होंगे, अभी बढ़ने ही है।
पेट्रोल डीजल का तो सभी को मालूम है कि आसमान में चढ़ गया है, आम आदमी का बहुत परेशानी हो रही है, इतने में प्राइवेट नौकरी करने में मजबूरी कितनी होगी, अब क्या बताऊं सरकार की परेशानी।
Right, so Mumbai and Delhi, the worst affected there, where fuel prices, as far as petrol is concerned, reaching almost 78 rupees mark in the national capital. Meanwhile, in Mumbai, petrol prices reached at 85 rupees 47 paise per litre. Let's get in a quick word from Aishwarya Paliwal, who's getting us reactions from the ground, from the national capital. Aishwarya, this fuel price hike has a direct impact on the monthly budget of citizens, and they are fed up. They are asking, what is it the government doing to ensure that such fluctuation doesn't happen? What kind of reactions have you been getting from the people of the national capital this morning?
Well, from the national capital, people are saying the same thing, that increasingly they have been paying a major budget, a major chunk of their monthly budget in transportation. Let's in fact get a voice here of someone who's just reached the fuel station to get fuel in his car. We've spoken with a couple of them, and they are thinking that they are hopeful that because next year we would see elections taking place, they are hopeful that the government would consider something, and they are hopeful that their voices would be reaching the government. They hope that in the next coming months they would have to pay lesser for fuel, because the rate at this point of time, according to many people, is exorbitant. Sir, just a quick word from you. Now we have seen how the diesel and petrol prices have been rising. So do you think the government should do something about it?
Definitely they should.
Do you think people have been paying a larger chunk of their income on fuel and diesel?
Definitely it should be done.
And do you
some strong action should be taken.
So this person also saying the same thing, then strong action needs to be taken by the government, and this is what people across the national capital have been saying time and again, and some of them are even hopeful that something should come out of it, because they are saying the rate at which they have seen the prices shoot up in the past few months, it's becoming extremely difficult for them to maintain their monthly budget.
Absolutely. On the ground, of course, people are absolutely restless and running out of patience, because repeatedly what we are seeing that fuel prices are reaching an all-time high. This time around, diesel prices too have reached an all-time high, Aishwarya, which is so crucial for transportation, for trucks and all the transportation which carries essential commodities. This time around, of course, is going to have a larger impact on the monthly budgets of the people, of the common man, which, as you mentioned, is spending a large chunk of their monthly income simply on transportation.
Well, this is the other concern that a lot of people had, because they all know that once fuel prices go up, then they have it has a domino effect on all the other commodities also. Especially we have seen how when transportation goes up, the prices of vegetables also tend to spike up. Now they are saying already they pay a larger chunk of their income in their personal, when they move from place A to place B, and then they also see that a large chunk of of the salary would also then go on to spending other things, which would then be more higher. So what they are saying at this point of time is that they hope that their voices are reaching the government. They are hopeful that the present government would do something and definitely bring the fuel prices down, because it's not just fuel. The other activities, the other items also tend to become expensive once fuel prices go up.
All right, so the citizens continue to remain hopeful that the government is going to do something about to ensure that the prices do remain stable. Let's also get in a quick word from Amita Balachandra, who joins us live from a petrol pump station in Mumbai. Amita, what are the reactions coming in from Mumbai city? Petrol prices in Mumbai have reached an all-time high of nearly 86 rupees per litre.
Absolutely. In fact, we've been talking to people since yesterday who've been telling us that petrol, diesel now has to be brought under GST, because that is the only way tax can in fact reduce. Because right now, more than 50% is what is going in taxes. This is the price as of today for petrol, 85.52 rupees per litre, and diesel 73.95 rupees per litre. In fact, Mumbai continues to pay the highest when it comes to petrol prices. We're going to get in some voices right now. I'm going to ask this person, sir, आप बताइए पेट्रोल और डीजल का जो भाव बढ़ी जा रहा है, आपको क्या लगता है कुछ करना चाहिए स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को या जीएसटी के?
क्योंकि अभी जो महंगाई बढ़ गई है, इतनी सैलरी में अफोर्ड करना किसी के लिए पॉसिबल नहीं है, तो कम होना ही चाहिए। आम आदमी का वही प्रॉब्लम है।
आपको लगता है कि जीएसटी के अंदर लेके आना चाहिए?
यस श्योर।
This is the word that's coming in from people we've been talking to since yesterday, Urvashi. You've been telling us that this has to be brought under GST, because we spoke to the finance minister of Maharashtra at least 2 months ago, who had told us categorically that now the state government here in Maharashtra will not cut VAT. They will be asking the central government to bring it under the GST. So that is the word coming in from people as well.
All right. Amita Balachandra, thanks for getting us those reactions there from Mumbai City. Aishwarya Palewal, many thanks for joining in from the national capital.